when I moved here from Indiana, I go downtown and all the history. The Ryman Auditorium is down there. The Ryman was boarded up and left for dead.
Really?
It was empty.
Wow.
They had moved. The Grand Ole Opry had moved out to Opryland and left downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, it imploded. The businesses one by one left downtown, and all that was left were these little honky tonks and some furniture stores and some pawn shops, and like I said, peep shows. There was a lot of hookers. It was not inviting. I went down there. I was so disappointed. It was just not a cool place. And then I started playing guitar in a band called Hellbilly, and Chuck Mead came to see our band, and I met Chuck and his girlfriend, his wife now, and he said, "Hey, I got a gig playing at Tootsie's." He was actually working as a doorman at Tootsie's.
Yeah.
He said, "You got to come down to Lower Broad. It's amazing." And I was like, "I've been. It's not amazing. It's sad."
Yeah.
And he said, "No. It's wide open. You can do whatever you want." So I went down there to hang out with Chuck, and I saw it through his eyes. And he was showing, he's like, "We're in Tootsie's, the little club down there." And there wasn't many people down there. It was just a few people. And the guy who was playing the gig, it was Zach Taylor playing a guitar, just a single, playing a guitar and singing. And he took a break, and Chuck asked if he could get up and sing a song. And he got up and he played Dixie Fried by Carl Perkins.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I'd ever heard Chuck perform. And I was like, wow, this guy's great.
Yeah.
And then Chuck finished his song, and Chuck said, have you been out back? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And we walked up through Tootsie's, and we walked up the steps. He opened the back door, and the back room at Tootsie's had caved in. The roof had fallen in. It was just it was almost like a patio because the roof had fallen down. But that back room in Tootsie's where all the old songwriters used to hang out, Roger Miller and Willie Nelson and all those guys, Chris Christopherson. You open it up, and the Ryman Auditorium is right there, and I see the bricks of the Ryman, and it was almost like I heard the music. Open the door.
Yeah.
And we're in the alley there between Tootsie's and the Ryman, and we're feeling all the ghosts and everything. And like I said, through Chuck's eyes, I saw like, this is really cool, and I wanted to hang out there.
Yeah.
So I started just hanging out, and Chuck met Gary, and they started playing and started the band, and I was just drinking. I was just going down there to drink when I wasn't playing with my band.
Yeah.
But they were starting to get this thing happen. It was a scene was starting to happen. And
so that's early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys you're on Broadway, but Broadway is just kind of beat down. It's not like crazy like it is now.
Right. It started, like I said, when they started playing there, it was a ghost town, and it was shady and weird. And then as they played, more and more people came, and it started to clean up, and Nashville started to there started to be police presence down there, and one by one they were cleaning out the riffraff, and another adult bookstore would disappear.
Yeah.
Another peep show would get swept away, one by one, and then they got the hockey arena built.
Yeah.
That was happening at the same time. So then the city was investing in that area and trying to rebuild it, and that all happened at the same time we were playing. So everything all of a sudden, more and more people, it became more friendly, family friendly, and but yes, it's so different now that there's so many bands and there's so many places, and it's chaos, and I love it.
You do?
A lot of people think I hate it.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that because it's completely different than it was. But when I came here and it was so deserted and empty.
Yeah.
Deserted and empty.
Yeah.
It was so deserted. I was heartbroken because I wanted it to be like it is now. I wanted it to be crazy and busy and music from every direction. That's what it should have been.
Yeah.
And so now when I go down there, I'm proud. Like, this is the way it should be. And friends of mine are like, it's crazy. I don't want to go down there.
Yeah.
You're insane. You like this?
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't know that I love it, but I love that it's what I wanted it to be. Now.
Oh, yeah.
It came to life, and it came back, and as hectic and chaotic as it is, it still makes me happy that it's providing a living for all these musicians.
Yeah.
That is great. To your point, from club to club, there can be times where like, well, they're doing Journey and Aerosmith and, and where's the, but, I I also, as time has gone by, I've sat in with some bands down there, and I was playing with this young kid down there and playing bass, and he was taking requests, and what I was laughing about was he was playing oldies
To him.
which was Brooks and Dunn, Alan Jackson,
Yeah.
Garth Brooks, and they're classic country songs. I've heard them enough. I could follow along and play bass.
Yeah.
But I was laughing, like, in our time there, if people requested Brooks and Dunn, no, you're in the wrong place. We're gonna do Buck Owens, and we're going back. We're not playing the current stuff.
Yeah.
So that it hit me that, like, okay, he's doing exactly what we did. It's just 30 years later.
Yeah.
So he's playing these oldies that when he, before his time, because he's 22, I didn't process that immediately, but as we played a few songs, it hit me like he's doing exactly what we did. It's just the songs we weren't playing because they were current at the time.